My father was an executive in the family business. He and his older brother ran a family business outside of Boston, a textile business in the wool industry. Dad would go to work every Saturday morning, and I would love to go to work with him, starting when I was about 5. And I can still see today the mill, the looms, and I can hear the looms, and I can smell the wool in the mill. Remember the finishing and the fabrics, the spinning and the weave. It just was, for me, it was really exciting. And I think I decided in those years that I wanted to make something in my life. I love making things. I love seeing things start and then finish, and a finished product that people are going to use. And that became a passion for me my entire life. So my dad was a real influence. My mom, on the other side, was also very influential. When they integrated the schools in Boston with buses, they couldn't get school teachers. My mom put her hand up and said, those kids deserve an education, and I want to teach in those inner city schools that are being integrated. And she loved kids. And I think her love for kids and her love for seeing that everybody got an equal chance was something that I've carried my whole life. I've always thought it was part of my role as a chief executive officer to see that the company is involved in the communities that we serve.
I've known Bill Finn for over 25 years. When I was a young county council member, I used to meet with Bill at the Atlanta Bread Company, and he would provide real leadership moments, these little nuggets that would stick.
Bill's leadership has meant a lot to both our state and our community. He's really elevated public media here in our state through his leadership and his financial support, but he's also brought lots of other people to public media through his sponsorship of screenings and programs that really elevate South Carolina's important stories, and he allows our stories to be told to a national audience.
I came to the college in 2007, and my very first event for faculty was an event that also included members of our Board of Governors. And Bill was there. And here I am, I'm brand new, I don't even have a PhD yet. I'd never really worked in industry. Bill realized who I was, that I was a bit embarrassed, and he really immediately took me under his wing. And that's been the nature of Bill my whole career, is that he's really gone out of his way to introduce students who wouldn't otherwise, or faculty who wouldn't otherwise have a connection in the community. I had an idea to start a program. Basically, I realized that there were people in the business community like Bill who wanted to help and give back and offer advice to students. Bill heard through the grapevine what I was trying to do and immediately opened up his contact list to me.
I actually had the opportunity to serve as a mentor for the scholars with Bill, and I always tell those scholars, you do not know how lucky you are to have someone of his stature, his leadership, his integrity and character to be leading you as a 20-year-old.
He continues to provide this winsome spirit. He's just an amazing person. I think of his leadership impact as being measured in decades, not years. The way that Bill approaches leadership is amazing in that it's like water. It's just easy. You can immerse yourself into it, and when you come out of it, you always see the residue of his impact on your life and the lives that you impact.
I would say that Bill's leadership style is one of humility. It's also one of inspiration, and it's one of trust. He leads through encouragement and inspiration, not through command and control.
I think one of the things I say to students today, and it's very simple, my wishes are that they do well and they do good. And I think principal leaders do well. That means they do their job. And I don't care whether they want to be an executive or a CEO. If you're going to be the CEO, you better do it well. Or if you want to be a mom, you better do it well. But find time to do good. And I think, to me, if we all can find time to do good, I think this will be a better state and a better nation.